Well, I've generally never been overburdened with accusations of saying too many smart things over the years, but one thing I started saying a lot of years ago that I believe was actually smart and real important, maybe more important than ever now, is I'd tell people the single most important thing you can do to catch more and bigger fish is actually getting good at handling, getting good at catch and release, ensuring survivability, knowing the proper tools, the proper holds, understanding the effects of hot water, understanding the obvious signs of stress and reacting to that, doing it yourself and passing that information on to others so that you have better survivability of fish. Healthy fisheries are really what we're all looking for. That's how you catch more and bigger fish in reality. And unfortunately, in recent years, it's kind of been a topic with quite a few people the last couple of years, but unfortunately, never before have I seen so many fish with obvious signs of stress in photos, literally hemorrhaging throughout the body, basically blood underneath the skin. That's signs of extreme stress, very likely delayed mortality. And I think there's actually a pretty simple reason for it. There's just more handling than ever. We've actually gone in the wrong direction from 20 years ago when it seemed like all of the focus was on water release or no measurements at all, barbless hooks, those types of things. Now, unfortunately, I guess maybe the biggest single change is social media. It almost seems like there's a push for verification of exact size. So not only do you have to have an accurate measurement, apparently, there's a trend in this past year that you have to prove it. That there has to actually be pictures or videos of exact measurements. I've talked to a few people about this recently that did that very thing, frankly, because of peer pressure, because other people had gotten a lot of the business from people on social media not seeing proof of how big their fish was. Well, I can tell you one thing, that's a ridiculous trend. I'm not here to tell people exactly what they got to do, but I am here to state the obvious. More handling is bad. Just that simple. And in-boat handling, in-boat measuring, and verification of is just not good for the fish. There's no way you can say it's good for the fish. And here's my biggest concern. The newer muskie anglers out there. It would almost seem like if you're on social media at all, and just about everybody is, you have to now have that exact measurement. And now that the trend is that you need to prove it, you're even going to have people out there that maybe only handle a couple of fish, but they're going to be alone, and they're still going to feel like they have to get a picture or video of that exact measurement. Again, people that have got more experience and are good at handling fish, or I guess anybody, you've got a right to do what you're going to do. I'm not going to tell you exactly how you got to handle your fish, but I will explain the obvious of what's bad for fish, and you can't catch what isn't there if it already died. So I do not want to see a trend of more handling. I definitely do not want to see a trend of new people to the sport thinking they have to have that exact measurement and they have to prove it in order to be part of the sport. We're just going to kill fish. So I guess everybody should do what they want to do, but I really want everybody to consider more than ever the health of the fisheries. And anybody who would be shaming, if you're on social media and you're saying, I don't believe the fish is that big, you need to show me a video or show me proof. Hey, frankly, if you want to lie, you can lie with an in-boat measurement, out-boat measurement, whatever. None of that matters, but frankly, it's none of your business. And if somebody's doing the right thing by practicing less handling, less time out of the water, they don't want to get a measurement right down to the 1/4 of an inch and they don't feel like they have to prove it to you, they're right. You're wrong. Leave them alone. People that are taking care of the fishery, those are the people that make for better fisheries.